Yeah, this feels like old times, doesn't it? You guys remember when I used to do this? It feels so weird to be back to this game. Okay, yeah. Like, honestly surprising. I've already forgotten the controls, it's been so long. Don't ask me what made me think to want to do this tonight. Do I have a no, I do not have a Celebi. At least... Well, actually... technically have 3 of them. Given to me by a friend that was, otherwise, I'm pretty sure I don't. Hey, Jake, what's up? No, I do not. To find where this Alec... I thought that was a shining item. It is not. Do I have celery? Probably in the fridge. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what got into me to want to do this oh my god. I'm so used to not having to actually do wild encounters with these. Good spawn. Feels so weird. Where the hell is the Elekid outbreak? I purposely set this up to do Elekid because they were showing up, and I'm like, I'll do this one, why not? Of course, I didn't really factor in that this game was gonna give me such an unfavorable spawn. Holy shit, man. Been a long time, Mariah, yeah. I never forgot about them, I can tell you that. Their contributions will never be erased. I'm having trouble with just navigating around where the fuck this outbreak was. I'm getting a little fearful that it's in an area that's not even accessible. And I'm just wasting my fucking time. I mean, I do have a backup target, but I really don't want to go for it first, because that was not the intention. But yeah, I hope everybody else in chat is doing well tonight. It's been a bit, so I hope everyone's well. Oh, there it is. Okay, so is this actually a good outbreak is the question. More importantly, I don't know what shiny Elekid looks like, so this just... We're going back to the old way of doing things. Oh, that's not fucking helpful. That's not fucking helpful. I really gotta go off of that? Seriously? Do a stream work, you be gambling? That's fair. Well, next time you do a stream, at least you can just open your perfect order box. Happy to see that our favorite Zangoose is still kicking it. Yeah, that's very helpful in a game like this where there's no indication. Also, I just realized this is way too loud. So we're gonna turn that back down. I just saw Ellicott and I'm like, yeah, I'll just get in the line, why not? The entirety of today's workload was due before 4:30. Oh yeah, I heard all about it. I came into work today and heard that they had to do that. There were 80 batches lined up. 80. And basically the morning truck team, the fucking market team, all had to basically drop what they were doing and help. Granted, not like it affected market that much, because, you know, they're fucking useless anyway, so would have been no different if they were there or not. Other than that, I mean, it really wasn't a bad day. I just am not happy about my fucking scheduling for these next 3 days. Well, tomorrow... The reason I started so late was because I knew I could get away with it, because I start at fucking 11 tomorrow, much to my chagrin. I'll most likely be on here tomorrow anyway, despite that fact, with Allie, as long as she's available. But then the next day, they have me, after working from 11 to 7... to then work at fucking 9 AM again. I fucking hate these people, dude. With all the eggs all of a sudden. Oh. Yeah, if you get hollow energies, then I will feel so bad for you. I actually did have a TCG player order come in today. I got my order that I had from like a week ago come in. Stormy and your grandparents say, what up? Good evening to all of them. I hope all of them are individually doing well and kicking strong as I look for more color defective Pokemon in my video games. So yeah, I will probably show everybody what I got from TCG Player eventually. Lending phone? Alright. You know, it feels weird to be riding solo for once. Usually I don't do that. At least, not recently. I've been solo, but I was already made aware by Flint that they would be doing handling something else tonight, which was fine. And I did try to grab one other person, but they weren't available either. So I just kind of decided, hey, I'll go alone for once. I figure, you know, I can't lose my touch with that. Shit. Alright. And now comes the part that everybody has missed. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Hi, good evening, Stormy. God, my fucking count is a lot lower than I thought. Holy fuck, that lighting is terrible. Oh my god, what the fuck happened? Is that because of the cave? I've never seen it this bad. You apologize, you're not as present used to be. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that at all. We're all adults. We're all busy. Can't be around for every... Am I gonna have to restart? I'm gonna have to restart that, aren't I? Actually, as long as I get sparkling power, it shouldn't matter. This is fucking awful to look at. I am sorry. Like, holy shit, it's unbearable. Sparkling power, title, you know, honestly, that's fine. I don't really need encounter power. These aren't a part of the outbreak, so I'll just kill them. Yeah, honestly, how exactly am I gonna be able to tell which one's shiny or not? Like, that just... In this lighting, I just can't see it happening. I just can't. That's a good-looking donut. I hate you guys so much. I hate that I was more comfortable to say sandwich. Like, I didn't even think twice. Man, what a return you forgore about the donut. Like, I didn't think about this, getting back into it, that there's no shiny symbols, no indicators, so the only fucking way I'm gonna be able to know is to run into it or look very closely at all of them, and fuck me, man. Why of all the fucking Pokemon that I picked to come back, I had to pick one that is just impossible to spot? Like, I'm not gonna be able to tell the fucking difference. There's just way too little of one. Not any... Like, I'd have to kill a couple just to figure it out. Looking at the side-by-side comparison there, it's like no way for me to tell the difference. It might be a little paler, I guess. I mean, I guess that is fair. I mean, I've killed so many of them, it doesn't even matter at this point. $10,000 yellow kids. I just realized the Deoxys counts, or the Deoxys Lugia counts. Let's get rid of that. You jest. Yeah, something tells me I really didn't think this through. Imagine I do this and I end up like a fucking muscle or some shit. Whoever designed these shinies needs to be fucking fired. Like, I can so tell the fucking difference. Just it's so stupid. I can't actually see it. I know you're not shiny. Funny how much time is going to be spent on one shiny because I actually cannot tell the difference. Yeah, somebody told me that was inevitable. Yeah, the hope that I'll find a fucking yellow shiny. I mean, I know there's other ways to do it, but I'm not doing it that way. Jesus Christ. The hydrated shiny, yeah. This is back to the original Scarlet Violet raid odds, so... there are chances I could go entire cycles without actually finding one. Must be, I like Elekid. God damn, do I hate this shiny. This might be one that, depending on how long this takes, I might just give up on it, because this is gonna be something I can't spot. Yes, the solution is run into a bunch of them and hope one of them's the right color. That Miraidon needs some headlights, yeah. Only he had any. Not gonna be able to. Oh, I can host a picnic despite that. That'd be so funny if I found an Electabuzz. Definitely don't need Plusle and Mine in Alive, I can tell you that. Funny because I know my next target after this is probably going to be a bit easier, at least I fucking hope it is. Who knows, if I find a shiny magneton, that'd be great. It is actually one of my targets, too, funny enough. Did I already ask how everybody was doing tonight? I'm sure I did. You can't fucking roll in this game? God damn it, I forgot. Fucking roll. You're beloved. Oh, fuck. Funny how I never went for these guys, even though I had many chances to. Yeah, this is actually ridiculous. Because every video I see pointing this fucking thing out just shows you how fucking dog shit it is. Take a couple out, fuck it. Doing a little better. Last couple days been helping this up for more than 3 to 4. Jesus. Oh, thank God you got some actual sleep. The fuck, 3 to 4 hours. That's horrible. I was basically looking for some bright ass version of this thing. Names. God, I hate the interns who make these fucking shinies, man. I can look for shinies I don't like. I mean, after all, some of those Pokemon in the Mega Evolution decks, I fucking hate their shinies. I do it because there's a charm to it. You can hate something and yet do it every single day or do it all the time. After all, why do you think we all go to work? Trust me, 99.9% of people here absolutely hate the profession that they go to every day. I'm sure there's the 0.1% that actually enjoy their work, and that's good. I'm happy that those people can enjoy their work. I just fucking hate mine. And a lot of people here fucking hate theirs. What? You refused to attack it, so I figured this was it. But no, you were not even... baited me into believing that that was actually it, that I found it, but no. I should have picked something a lot simpler than this. Like at this point, I almost want to just start having my Miraidon ram in every single one of these fucking Elekkids until I find the right one. Like, I thought they were gonna have a similar coloring to Electabuzz, so it would have made it easier. No, they made it worse. Honestly, this is really the most effective method, is just fucking send this guy out here and just kill all of them and hope one of them's shiny. You do enjoy your job deeply, yet its fact stands are okay. So I'm like, yeah, that's fair. Unfortunately, no job is always smooth sailing. But I'm glad you get to do something that you love. That's wonderful to be able to do something like that. That's something we all wish for. It was such a delayed moment to get him to fucking do that. Yeah, I might just give up on this and deviate to another target just because I don't really want to have to... This is meant to be like a chill, slow hunt. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is... I already have a backup target. I just don't want to have to try too hard. Oh. Actually, wait a minute. What does it even look like? Oh, thank God, I'll be able to actually tell the fucking difference. Alright, let's go to plan B. Who was originally going to be target number 2 has now become priority number 1. Is there a cave entrance here? Fuck. Is this one of those, like... Oh God, this is a... Wow, are you serious? This is a horrible spawn point. Oh, That's some very unfavorable luck. Jesus. Am I really not gonna have a good fucking target to hunt? Can't even... I'm gonna have to just give up on both of these and try and find some new targets, because these are not very favorable spawn points at all for either of them. With Elekid, it's too hard to spot. With Smeargle, I can't. It's like in a corner where there's not many of them, and the negative advantage of there being a bunch of normal types is that they're all gonna spawn here too. Yeah, this is yeah, okay, this is not favorable. Alright, well. It's been a while since I've done this. We're gonna see if we can get better spawns. See if we can get something that I don't have that we actually want to hunt. That's not a good help. Yeah, nothing here. I might as well just change it now, because I know Kitakami's never gonna have what I need. Yeah, I'm not fucking hunting any of these. Fuck that. Yeah, man, I might have really picked a bad game to do. Not a bad game, just a bad time to do this. But, like, setting up ahead of time. Actually, you know, that might be a better spawn for Smeargle. Let's go check it out. Let me just actually tell him to fuck off, Flygon. Hey Glossy Ethan, how's it going? Over on the YouTube side that I sometimes pay attention to. Probably should do a better job of paying attention to it, I just don't. Okay, this will work a lot better. Where are the other targets, just in case? Airgull, Minior, that doesn't really help me. I don't have a Solosis. I don't have Luminium, but I don't like it being in the fucking corner. Baldeas tends to be the better. I already have the full line. I don't have... Do I have Shiny Donphan? I don't think I do. I guess I could take a check on this real quick too. Problem is, this one's on a mountainside, so it might not be a necessarily good area to look for shit. The fuck? Okay. That's nice. I just got the TM for Blizzard. Apparently I just never picked that up. That's... okay. Wow, this is just... This is the worst spawns I've ever, like, ever seen. I do not want that. And Kitakami always has the worst options, so... Fucking... I don't even know why I'm gonna look. They don't change much, and they're usually never good options, so... You know, I would try for this, but it's just such a terrible position. Game is not giving me any favorable spots to shiny hunt right now. I mean, the Smeargle one might work out, but that's about it. You're doing alright, done playing Rivals of A for Shovel Nut Milestone. Unlocking. For more keep this stage nice. Alright, yeah, we'll just stick to the plan and go for Smeargle now. This is probably as good as it's gonna get. Oh, what the hell? A donut artist trying to catch an artist Pokemon? I didn't even think of it that way. Hey, if it fits. You must acquit. They say something like that. Fuck off, Ibrava. I don't need you here. I don't want you here either. I forgot the spawns increase a dramatic amount thanks to what I'm playing on. God, you're so fucking slow. What the hell is the recipe to making a sparkling power normal again? Was it fucking tofu? I hope it's not tofu. Yeah, I hope it's not tofu. Also, I got baited a little bit because I saw orange in the distance and I thought it was the shiny, only to realize it's just a fucking trap pinch just wallowing around, you fucking piece of shit. You do remember our pink killer smiling too much, but I was like, yeah. He was there pretty much throughout the entirety of the Growlithe event in my party. They were comfortable, though all of them have found a new home. The only things left in my Scarlet and Violet file are a majority of the Growlithes. Because that whole thing about naming all 1,000 after alcohols, I just never finished up. And then the Zangoose, which I kept in here because I didn't want to, I felt too lazy to take it out. And I don't mind doing something like this because it'll be nice to finally find a shiny again. Because I haven't found any in Fire Red and Leaf Green, which, I mean, that's to be expected. Those odds are a lot more unforgiving. And as anyone who was reading the Discord earlier, who's in the Discord, I updated the shiny targets. Obviously, the ones I'm going for aren't in the shiny target list, but I don't mind going for some outside shinies. Just finding anything I feel like it might be useful. And like I said, I really gotta figure out one of these days how to mod my 3DS to do what I want, or send in a capture board, because I mean there technically is another way of doing it that I am aware of. It's actually this thing called, it's a custom firmware app called Arctic Base. I test trialed it before on here, but the problem was whenever I booted up a game or I did anything of that note, it was very laggy and slow. So I kind of don't know if they've updated it or whatnot, because I have the 2DS still, but my problem is that one, I'd have to test Arctic Base to see if it still works. Two, I'd have to play the entirety of my Ultra Moon file again because I lost all the data on it. Oh! Oh, well, would you look at that? I didn't even need to set up an outbreak. That's perfect. Hello, buddy. All right. Jesus, 666 Ultra Balls? What the fuck? Like the mark of the devil. Ironically, your colors look like a repeat ball, so let's do it. Oh god, I forgot. There we go. Should make it a lot easier now. Now that I think about it, what the fuck even is Smeargle's catchphrase? Because I've never, ever really looked at that. $45? What the fuck? That's a little low. If there's any guides out there, you try your hand at messing with your 2DS. I mean, there's a whole website dedicated to hacking 2DSs and 3DSs, but the thing I'm trying to do, which is getting a capture card right on it, or a capture board, I basically would be entrusting that into the hands of somebody else, because I don't trust myself with that kind of modification. I guess I could go begrudgingly check out Luminion. I modded one of the 2DSs, but then again, I also haven't updated the custom firmware in like forever. Yeah, installing a capture card is a fucking mess, which is why I mentioned that if anything, it'd probably just be a matter of wanting to retry Arctic Base and seeing if it can run properly. But if I can do it, then I would just have it done. That way I'm not gonna worry about it, but I don't want to tempt fate, really. Also, speaking of fucking Luminium, what the hell does shiny Luminium look like? Gotta look good, right? Well, you can tell the difference. That's sadly way better of a bar than 95% of these guys. What the fuck is going on? Can he not attack anybody? Ah, fuck me. I don't have anyone in the water that can attack him. So I mean, I literally cannot. I'd have to fight all of them individually. Yeah, fuck that. You know what? We're not doing that. You run around on land? Am I just bugged? Do we not attack anyone? Is that what? No, okay, you will run around on land. It's just that they didn't want to. I can't attack water enemies. I didn't even think about that. Which means if I get water types I actually want to hunt, we're gonna have to go into home and get somebody out to help with that. Because yeah, what a surprise. I didn't think that through because I didn't think I'd be playing this again anytime soon. I had Kyogre to deal with them, but Kyogre's not in my copy anymore and I can't bring it back. It's stuck in ZA now. I can enjoy the rest of its dates. I already have Zangoose. I'm not doing that, no. The thing with this game is I've kind of just run out of things I really want to hunt. All these outbreaks are just giving me ones that I already have. A walking break, yeah, I wish. Dude, I wish to pull that thing out to use it. So maybe I'll pull them out if I find something I actually want to hunt. Oh shit, hi. Hey, Fast. Thank you for the raid. Where the fuck is all the goddamn Pokemon? Are they all hiding in Kitakami? Yep, and they're all terrible. Alright, cool. Fuck this. And thank you for the 15-month resub. A share of my pickings. Yeah, the share of your pickings that are then also taken, like, a majority of which that are taken by me, that is also taken by Twitch. Not this song. Trumbake, Seal. I already have Golurk, especially in ZA. I'm not going for that. Nope. I already have it. I don't even remember if I have Larvesta or not, but that's not it. I know I have all of Starly's family. Nope. This sucks. I knew there'd be some difficulties returning to this, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. That's probably one of the reasons, I guess, why I stopped shiny hunting in this game, was that I felt like I found everything I really wanted. At this point, it's just mop-up duty to find whatever's left that I still desire. Which, unfortunately, just, there's not a lot left. I might actually just move on to a whole different game right now if I can't find anything I like. I really, really don't want it to end this way. There's gotta be a target that I have in the list that I can probably find reliably if I set it up right. Yeah, because I still got a little bit of ways to go before I get everybody I want, so... Piplup? I know I already have that. Pretty sure I have all the Piplup line on... Otherwise I would! Give me something, game. Or at least give me a spot that's favorable, that way I can actually go look for something. I'm gonna do Don Dozo outbreak would be nice right about now. Oh, hey, Kirby Cafe. Wasn't that the water Tauros? I'm pretty sure I already have it. I have one of the Tauroses. Plus, that one's way too hard to spot anyway, so I really don't want to try and have to look for that. I haven't heard this song since I got the fucking Mass Muscle record. Ain't that neat? I have that whole line. Okay, if that's a favorable spawn, I'll go for it. Let's go check it out. The problem with a lot of these spawns is just that they put them in places that aren't actually really easy to shiny hunt in. What the fuck do you want? Spiky Ear Pichu? Yeah. I love Spiky Ear Pichu. Pichu is one of my favorites ever. This? Where are they spawning? I mean, can't say I like the spawn, but do I want to try to make this work? I guess I could try. I get reminded of the complications that came with shiny hunting in a game like this. There was a lot of problems. I am not shiny hunting Cleavor. Or at least there are way better ways to try and shiny hunt that thing for whatever reason I'd want it. Because if I have a spare Cypher, I could probably move it over to Legends Arceus and then turn it into a Cleavor there. Provided I can send the Cypher back. I don't actually think I can. I'd have to see. I'll have to double check if I have a spare Cypher. I know I have at least one, I believe, in ZA. Then again, I also could be wrong. So I'm pretty sure Shiny Magneton would be easy to spot, right? Is that just me thinking out loud? Shiny Magneton is what now? I figured you'd be the one to know that. I say easy to spot because fucking hell, I hope it is. What does that bastard look like? Shiny Magneton? That is not how you spell its name. Oh yeah, that is gonna be really easy to spot if I find it. Man, I can't believe it. It's actually giving me a decent amount to work with. Too bad the outbreak's taking so fucking... Can you just walk over and hit it in the fucking jaw, please? Metallic jaw, wherever that is. Because I can knock out Magneton and Magnezone if I go for this right now. Because if memory serves me, I've never looked for these guys, so I shouldn't have any of them. And I don't really want to have to fucking... If I need Paradox ones, so your version can help with that. I don't remember if I need any Paradox ones in particular. I mean, well, okay, minus the fucking obvious one that's coming to mind right now, but that one would be a fucking nightmare and a half. And you know which one I'm talking about, too. You want to see the team? Well, furry man, I will gladly show you the team. You'll be very happy to know that this is all that's left. Everything else is gone. Go for Iron Valiant, I already have it. Already got it, otherwise I would. Trust me, there are way too many. Remember, both of them? Wait, do we? Did we get Roaring Moon? Oh, we did. I genuinely didn't remember. Like, it's been so long. It's been so long since that hunt. Like, I didn't actually remember if we got it or not. Well, that makes that a lot easier. Is there any I'm thinking of? Because I have Great Tusk. I have Fluttermane, because everybody's got that. I think the only ones I don't have is like... Who the fuck do I not have? I might not have... Oh, did I ever get Slitherwing? I might have gotten Slitherwing. What other ones are there? Because I feel like I'm missing one. No, Sandy Shocks, I'm pretty sure I never got him. Yeah, and I think Sandy Shocks and Slitherwings are the only prehistoric Paradox shinies that I'm missing at this point. Oh, I can do that. How do I check it again? Oh, there we go. Yep, I got all these guys shiny. I know I got you shiny. Yep. Iron Thorns, Iron Mop, Iron Jugulus, Iron Hands, Iron Bundle, Iron Shreds. Okay, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, that might be a bad idea. Because I'm pretty sure I've gotten all these via random trades at some point or another, so... I'm not gonna know unless I check Pokemon Home. So, once I take care of Magnemite, or Magneton, or whatever the hell, I'll take a look out for any of the paradoxes. I know I finally got Skarmory and Arceus. Like, you know what's funny? A lot of the targets that I was looking for, like, the one thing I noticed is that thanks to ZA, a giant chunk of them pretty much got cut down. Like, it honestly helped a lot. Like, I remember having... I forget who it was. It was... Yeah, I had Sirfetch'd and Berserker in my Sword and Shield targets list, but now that both are in ZA, I'm just gonna hunt them there because it's gonna be significantly easier to do it that way. Plus, it's a way better game. I removed a... I will tell you this. The release of Fire Red and Leaf Green took a significant chunk of Pokemon off of my Dynamax Adventure list. Like, I took the legendary birds off because I'm gonna shiny hunt them in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I took Mewtwo off for now, because if anything, I might still have to hunt one, unfortunately, in the Dynamax Adventures, unless I, you know, tried through another avenue, which I don't think there's any other outside of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which I don't have anymore. And unless I want to replay Fire Red and Leaf Green again, which is not something I'm really wanting to do. Okay, boy, kill you. Oh yeah, Electros was another big one. Same with, like, I had Electros and Scolipede on that list, and then they got added, so I found them there. Unfortunately, some mons didn't really carry over. So it kind of sucks. Like, I wanted to shiny hunt Jellicent in there, but Jellicent's coming back in Wind and Wave, so it's like, do I shiny hunt it in Sword and Shield, or do I just say fuck it and wait an entire year and a half just to get it in that game, because there's a chance that it'll be way better. I don't know. All I know is that the thing is, the list has been updated properly. The chances of me actually getting a lot of the targets, you know, are gonna vary. My main targets list has been updated. It's got 5, like, highlighted targets right now. Well, 5 main targets with 3 of them highlighted. Because the ones that are currently listed are Mewtwo, Lugia, and Ho-Oh. I'm going for Lugia first, obviously, since that one's already just been in full swing. We've just been at it forever now. Okay, what the fuck is the recipe for steel? I'm gonna do steel. I can't believe I actually have to Google the recipes again. It's been a long time since I actually had to Google this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's hamburger patty, look. I never truly memorized this stuff. Alright, I got it. Feels like this could be a very clean sandwich, provided I don't fuck this up. How am I gonna fuck this up? I can't actually believe I did this perfectly. Of course, it's not done yet. I gotta make sure. And truly make it a true rain dance special. Yummy. Looks just as terrible as many of the other donuts I've made. The shiny Smeargle gets to join the ride until they get deposited into home. Okay, so there's gotta be like a high goddamn chance that we run into it. I would on it. You would have me fucked up if I do not find at least one of them. I basically just made it that it's all still. Fuck you. Your Jersey Mike's order. IS burger patties with cucumber, pickles, and a fucking piece of sourdough or fucking French roll to the left of it. Smeargle's looking for the one piece. Hopefully you can find it. The donuts we ate along the... Even if you're not shiny, well, I don't like them if they're not shiny because they're not who I'm fucking looking for. Ah, shit. You want a what? Not even gonna ask how that would work. We'll just roll with it. It still feels surreal playing this game in like full speed quality, by the way. Like at an actual proper 60 FPS compared to what it used to be. I will never forget those days. I will admit, it's a shame I didn't have it back then. But, you know, I'm glad we got it. Even if we got it by the time that I was practically, like, towards the end of my run with this game. Because, honestly, I'm not really envisioning there are many streams left in the tank for this game. At least, from a shiny hunting standpoint. Once the target list starts thinning out, like, to a point where I have everything, there's a good chance that it'll pretty much be the end of this game's cycle on here. Oh yeah, I sometimes miss them jokingly too, but unfortunately this game's reputation has kind of been muddied because of it. I don't know. It's a complicated legacy with this game. And it's always gonna be unique looking back on how this game was and how it fared. And when it comes to the whole updated shiny list thing, like I said, I did mention that Let's Go Pikachu was taken out of the rotation, and that pretty much just... It wasn't hard to come to terms with that. It was fun to bring it back, it was fun to do it, but having just the original 151 roster really wasn't gonna help it. Because, one, pretty much a lot of the Pokemon I found the targets I wanted. You know, I got Kangaskhan, I got Starmie, I got a lot of them. I got Nidoking. So, I mean, I got pretty much the majority of the targets I needed. And with those out of the way, there was not much left. And then, of course, my bot that is just very public. One of you two get it. Bonnie's asleep, so one of you two snag that. Thank you. Phone, please. Thanks, phone. So yeah, most of the Pokemon that I could have hunted, like Pinsir or the starters or whatever, I mean, they were already in another game. So I didn't need to, I didn't feel the need to try and carry them out in a game I didn't need to, especially like now with ZA, a lot of them just... The only thing I could think of at this point that I would hold on to Let's Go for, to retroactively shiny hunt for, would be like, what is it? The fossils. Like, for example, Kabuto and Ammonite, but I could also just hatch them at higher odds in a different game instead of soft resetting in another. So, yeah, and lastly, I guess the main thing that would probably be more enticing to me is the fact that Mewtwo is available to shiny hunt. And that is someone who I'm gonna need 2 of them. Because I already am working, I'm gonna try and work to the one in Fire Red and Leaf Green. And then, of course, I'll get the one. If I was to do it, I would have to restart my file. And play it again, which is kind of something I'm not in the mood to do. I kind of forgot that, yeah, it's not always lucky. You don't reach your quota, you won't get a handful of rice for the day. I mean, you could just be a slimy cunt and just fucking unban them and then reban them like you guys did back then. Like that, like as I was looking for the clips for the fucking sandwich incident, I stumbled across the part where fucking Guardy banned a bot, Bonnie got pissed, unbanned the bot, and banned it again, just for Tio to then immediately unlift the ban to ban him. It was just like, what the hell are y'all doing? Now they're fighting over a ban. I know it's his joke. It was just funny to see him actually lift a ban just to take it. Like, I'd never seen him do that. There's just not a lot of shinies biting right now. I also don't, this won't be really that long of a stream either, since I figured I might as well give something tonight, since, you know, I don't want to keep getting in the habit of doing a couple streams and just disappearing for short periods of time again. I don't want that, so I want to at least try sneaking a couple streams in that are of the much shorter variety. I mean, with how many times I do like 3.5, 4-hour streams, it's nice to probably sneak in ones that are a little bit shorter, like anywhere between 1.5 to 2 hours. Magnemite stop being a beast. Yeah, I mean, it's funny that I lowered the I got Magnemite down to the lowest odds, but even those are still a little bit high. Oh fuck, I'm able to set up a picnic right here. What the fuck? They're not worried at all about food sliding off that? Alright then. Sure. Whoever I find first is becoming a Magnezone, most likely. We got a banger ass song. Yeah, please do Iridian music. Ivan Too Shiesty, thank you for the follow. Welcome along. In my quest to find any shinies at this point. Not really even a target at this point, I just look for whatever the fuck shows up. This is the best shiny, though. I'm gonna hope. Come on. Do the Magnemites and Magnetons just hate Iridian? I mean, you know what? I guess it makes sense why they hate Iridian, but considering that Magnemite and Magneton kind of look like enemies you'd see in Iridian, like a floating fucking, like, magnet or something that you'd shoot and blow up. Maybe that's why they hate this song. Fucking Iridian magnets. And going back to the original odds is one hell of an awakening, isn't it? Granted, this spawn point is a little wonky, but given how many more magnets are spawning around here, I mean, first fucking magnets. Second, figured one of them would have shined by now. Are you just gonna keep posting those smiley faces until we get a shiny? I'm trying to coerce them by being nice. You freaking love magnets. Yeah, I can see that. I imagine this bitch just attaching a bunch of metal to herself so she can get pulled in by a magnet. Because I'm gonna put on all the fucking piercings imaginable just so I can get fucking sucked up by a magnet. Yes. Yeah, you know what? I probably should have seen that going. Wow, the camera's way worse in this game. What the fuck? Of course is worse. That's Rotom 10 and ZM. We have Rotom 13. I guess. I'm so used to trying to roll, like I'm not used to anything in this game anymore. Do I think they should have a roll mechanic in Winds and Waves? You know, I feel like it's specific, like that mechanic feels so specific for the Legends series since you're using it to dodge attacks and stuff. I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably not. Like, it doesn't need a roll mechanic unless they're gonna have a similar battle system. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be nice, but it wouldn't be necessary. It's just for me, after spending how many months away from Scarlet and Violet and a huge chunk of my time getting invested into ZA and getting so used to that control scheme that coming back to this one, it feels a little awkward. Like, I keep bringing up the menu for the map when I instinctively try to roll, because it's the same button as the roll button. I'm not readjusted to the fact that it's supposed to be different. Also not readjusted to the fact that, wow, these odds are better than old, but I forgot they're not always favorable and that you can just be very unlucky sometimes. This luck is definitely no bueno. Like, it's weird. Every time I try to hunt Magneton or Magnemite specifically, they never want to be shiny, no matter what it feels like. I think every time I've tried to hunt these guys, they've always just refused to be shiny. And this is literally one of the best games to actually hunt them for, and since I don't want to do it in Let's Go because the way they move around is ridiculous, and I'm not egg hatching for them. I don't find egg hatching to be very fun. Even if some of the shinies I got did come from it. There we go. Perfect. You don't have explosion or anything, do you? Oh, wow, you just have that. Okay. I don't know, would a heavy ball be useful? Probably not. 147 HP. Dead. Please miss. Ah, crap. Nice to have them. We'll try a Premier Ball. This is probably not a good idea. Never mind. There we go. Cool. If I don't get another one, I'll turn this one into Magnezone. Alright. Well, hey, we got one. Took about... Well, it took 23 minutes, but I kind of forget that these odds were pretty... Despite them being higher, they're not super easy either. Oh. That's good. Thankfully it wasn't, like, too awful. And I also remember that in this game, the evening shading is just the absolute fuck worst. Though for certain Pokemon, it could benefit them. And there's one Pokemon in this game that's just the absolute worst to hunt at night or in this time at all. Because there's like a few minute, like there's like a couple minute gap between like sunset and night. And in that little window of time is what you need to find, what's his face? Dusk form Lycanroc. And to tell you that that took fucking forever would be putting it lightly. Also, I'm noticing that Excadrill are spawning now. Is that because of the time? Maybe because of the time. Also, thank God to hear. It's nice to hear Kirby Cafe again. But yeah, it's honestly nice to just revisit this game. It's been a part of the channel for so long, and to have been so away for so long, like not streaming anything for it, just felt so bizarre, but I guess that's just what happens with games like these. You're bound to move on eventually. I mean, part of me knew it wasn't gonna last forever, that there was gonna come a day where the playtime of it was gonna decrease significantly. There were gonna be streams that weren't focused on it as much, and that kind of reality set in after I got the 1000th Growlithe, to be honest. Like, that whole event with the shiny Growlithe hunting, it pretty much was the last hoorah for this game for me. Oh yeah, I should probably save check. Since it seems like, unfortunately, there's just no new events they're doing. There's no mass outbreaks, there's no... nothing, yeah. They're not doing any cool mass outbreaks anymore, which is a shame. I would have loved to have been able to do a few of them again. Trust me, if I did the Alolan Raichu event now, I probably would have just... I would not have only gotten 190. I would have fucking had at least 1,000, if not more, if I actually put my all into it like I didn't really do back then. Oh, only 20 seconds left on this meal, huh? Well, that's the end of that. At least we got one. Well, that's 2 Pokemon found in this game. I'm gonna switch over now. Real quick, I'm gonna make an attempt. Before we end tonight, I want to see something. Not that. Not enough times. I'll do it in here. Do we have to do Electro Swing? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll get 1 shiny out of ZA and then we're gonna end it. But first, I guess we gotta do this. Good job, Buggy. Buggy Copter. That's pretty much, yeah, that is what they were. Actually fits them a lot pretty well. And I know it suits VTech very well, but even Buggy can pull off the helicopter pretty well. Alright, let's wrap this up. Sneak 1 more shiny into our array, and we'll call it. I only have 1 fucking Absol, seriously? I thought I had more. Yes, I need to update that then, because I don't have 79, I have 78. I do not have it. I thought I had that, but I forgot that. What donuts do I have? What theoretically can I get? Electric, grass, fire, water, psychic. All types, bog. The fucking fairy type one. Fighting. Grass level 3, steel level 6. Nope. Yeah, Wigglytuff is in there. I don't want any of those. No. No. Give me a fucking break. No. No, also, this is something I've been thinking about. This is something I've been thinking about, and it's been bothering the shit out of me. Is... Actually, you know what? Did I have a steel donut? I need to check. If I have a steel, I'm gonna go for that. Does Meganium, does Meganium only appear in 5-star grass type things? Because I, for the life of me, no matter how many times I've reset this fucking thing, I have never found it. I've never found it in any like 4-star, 3-star. Is it a 5-star exclusive? And that's the requirement? Oh right, it said 0 destiny. My bad. I've been perplexed by that's on the other fucking side, isn't it? I don't have a Miraidon to drive around on. This sucks. On the fucking roof? Are you kidding me? How the fuck am I gonna get over there? You know what? Fuck it. I'll just... Anything here. Well... What was the electric type? Humongo power... Humongo... Humongo, TC, Humongo, TC... Sparkling power, steel... What are my berries right now? What I'll be... 24 Haban, 23 Tong. Wow, I don't fucking have any like I once did. Alright, I guess we'll just... Fuck it, yeah, we'll just reroll. Some better stuff. Oh, no. No, no. Fuck off. Nope. No. Seriously? Come on. Give me something to work with. So they do. Alright. I know what I'm going for. Yes, John Feely, please run a hyper scan, please. Even though I know my target's set. I thought that it'd spawn in those, but hey, if Chikorita's gonna show up in this, that's fine. Because that's what I'm looking for. I need the final piece. The one Pokemon that has eluded me the longest. We're gonna fix that now. Try and fix it. Lord only knows if it will actually happen. I could do all types, but that's probably not gonna fucking work. Who is the de facto shiny? That's perfect. That's makes this so much easier. What's the best ball to put it in though? I guess the ball's just gonna work. Look at them all trying to pepper Buggy. This is so funny. Look at them. They're peppering them with leaves. Anyways, kill them. And just like that, we have knocked out another shiny target. Of course, I'm not satisfied. Because I have Chikorita in home, but I want more. I am gonna try and see if I can get more of them. Mainly so I can try and get Bayleaf too. Because to be honest, Bayleaf is actually the preferred outcome here. I mean, Mega Meganium not beside itself. As good as it'll be. I'll just probably spam. I'm gonna spam this like 30 times in a row and hope I get it, so this might take a moment, so bear with me. Because I only need 2. I don't need to get the whole line. And also, the thing is, another thing that I didn't address was that in the Mega Dex update, I put 90 of 93 because there are some Pokemon that obviously I'm gonna have to import from another game, like the Mewtwo's, Yveltal, Xerneas. If Bonnie just decides to never take back his Aurora, that would be one. Zygarde. But there are 3 Pokemon I had decided, no, I didn't decide, I didn't include in the count because they don't have any ways to get them shiny as of right now. At least, not any legitimate means. Those Pokemon being Magearna, who, you know, just like any fucking mythical, is just pretty much forgotten about. There's obviously the Ainge Floette. And there's no way in hell that's ever gonna have it shiny. That's already such a special case. And then the last one that comes to mind was Mega Diancie. Because Diancie shiny is not available either, meaning that those 3 are pretty much what keep you from having a complete shiny living dex. I know what remaining ones I still need, and I'm gonna have to equate myself the right resources to get them. So, gonna be a bit. I will do this for a little bit. And then once I get Bailey for whoever, we'll just leave this and then call stream. So glad I do this. You just got home. Yeah, I got ourselves a shiny Chikorita. Yay. Yeah, it's been a bit since we've heard it, huh? Wow, Guardy did not hesitate on that one. There we go. Wow, seriously, Tio? What the fuck? I have children for moderators. What berries are even in here anyway? Oh, it's gonna die again and again. That seems a little harsh, but I'll let you rock that. Hey, listen, now that I can start moving Pokemon out of ZA into my fucking living decks, Pokemon Home, it's gonna be nice to fill out some of those slots that were missing. Mega Evolutions will not be moved over until I get them all. But my job here is done anyway, so... let's just go ahead and take care of these two. I'll keep this one as a bay leaf. That's not that bad. The remaining shiny I have yet to see is Mega Meganium, and I highly doubt it's gonna be different from Meganium, so let's just go ahead and take a look at it. Oh, cool. Why do you look so much worse in this version? What the fuck? Whatever, that's not what we're here for. Greedy really fucked up your shiny colors. But it's nice to have it. It does look neat. What the fuck are you doing? Is your... Are you good? Like... What the fuck was that? Okay. Can we... Like, please, like, what the fuck was that shit? Like, they just ran up and did that? That was rude. Like, that was fucking rude, man. It made my Meganium so uncomfortable it didn't want to fucking do anything. Is that really a clip though? And he really wanted to get a close eye on it. It's like we're over here trying to admire the shiny Mega Meganium and he's like, oh, I gotta get involved in it. Like, God, man. People in this city are just rude. I mean, I guess, if it gives me an excuse to make Guardy draw some fucking random human fucking just staring at a Mega Meganium with Bolt over there, just like wondering what the fuck they're doing, then I guess we could do that. That was fucking weird. But yeah, I guess on that note, that pretty much is gonna wrap it up for tonight. It's been fun, but it's about that time. I wasn't gonna go long tonight, I just wanted to get something done. We got 3 shinies to the list, 2 in Scarlet and Violet, and 1 more. Yeah, it's nice to come back and revisit old game. I say old as if the game's only like not even 4 fucking years old yet, but for a lot of us 4 years feels like an eternity in these modern days, so you know, just how things are gonna be. So before I go, I want to give a major thank yous to... Their names are in front of me. Marere for the follow, Tio for the gift sub to Stormy, Fast for the raid and the resub, and Ivan Too Shiesty for the follow. Yeah, very nostalgic for a game that came out in 2022, but then again, with how the world progresses nowadays and how everything feels more tiring, yeah, a year ago feels like an eternity. So on that note, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'll still be on Discord and anything if anyone needs to talk to me about whatever. I'll just be winding down, just chilling for the rest of the night, so I hope all of you enjoyed. And I'll probably be back tomorrow. Like, if Allie's available, I'm gonna go with that. If not, I probably won't, just because working from 11 to 7 tomorrow into 9 AM is fucking bullshit, but if Allie's available, I'll just do it. I'm not gonna be a bitch. Just toughing it out. So yeah. For now, I'll take my leave. Hope everybody has a good rest of their night. And until next time, y'all. Take care. Peace out. Have a good one. Oh, and say bye to Buggy, too. Say bye to Buggy. That's better. That redeem is never gonna get old. Anyways, that's it. Like him, I will now go to sleep at... Is that comfortable for you? Is that comfortable for you? What the fuck? How was that even... How can you do that? Bro can just
fit themselves. She can fit herself just perfectly in between that gap. Okay. Sure, why not? Yeah, this is the image we're gonna end on. Fuck it, I'm not questioning this. If it fits, then I guess. Fucker can sleep anywhere they want. Sure. Sure, why not? Anyways. Just like him, I'm gonna be doing that now. Till next time, y'all. Take care. Peace out. Good night. Seriously though, how the fuck does that even work? I don't fucking get it.